few years ago, I moved to New York to pursue my desire to be in theater. Big New York City theater. Well, I got my desire because I'm in theater. New York City theater. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to theater. I'm your usher. I wear the costume of importance, the white shirt, the polyester vest, the fabric of validation. I wear a tie and I sometimes carry a flashlight. Maybe you've seen me telling you where the bathroom is. So I usher maybe 1 or 2 nights a week, maybe 30 weeks a year for more than 5 years now. Maybe you've seen me telling you where the bathroom is. Well, on average, I say hello 1,300 times. On average, I say where the bathroom is 3,000 times. Yes, there is a bathroom. Yes, there is a bathroom. Yes, there is a bathroom. It's right out and to the right. So I'm in theater, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to theater. I tell people where to go. Not that everyone pays attention to me. Say you're that guy and you've never been in the place, and you see me and you just keep moving along. You think you know, I know you don't know. I like telling that guy where to go. So it begins about a half an hour before my shift call time. I have my own pre-show ritual. I go to the coffee place and I get my beverage of choice. Then I go to that makeup bar, that well-known establishment where you can freshen up for free and spritz the scent of fabulousness. I choose to smell nice for my public. Entering the stage door, I'm making my way past dressing rooms and production offices, and backstage, it means traversing where superstars have been. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm backstage! I'm backstage! There's like a buzz going on. Really, it's like something is going to play out. Something amazing, grand, theatrically wonderful. Or something completely sucky. Or something that is so boring it never seems to end. While I'm not part of the actual event, I'm part of the support. I play a very pivotal role to the convergence of players to audience. So yes, it begins. My usherosity. I like telling people where to go. I moved from Boston to pursue my desire to be in theater. I wanted to be on stage, actually, not necessarily handing out playbills. You know, actress comes to New York to audition for Broadway, so do hundreds, maybe thousands of others. Can't even get seen for off Broadway. Finds it hard to fend off her rejection and needs to find a temp job. Actress wants to make it on Broadway, so starts lying to get auditions. Finds it hard to hold on to a temp job, and her dignity, and the rent money. Oh, but wait, I'm on camera a lot. Actually, almost daily. Yeah, on surveillance cameras. Auditioning can be very demoralizing sometimes. I remember once thinking I heard, "She can't act her way out of a paper bag." Well, excuse me, but if I'm in a paper bag, I don't think I'm going to act. I'm going to wonder, why am I in a paper bag? I might start struggling to breathe and try to get out. What if it's stapled, folded over, and stapled? All right. Remember that expression, "I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV"? I've rewritten it. I'm not an actress, but I pay enough union dues to play on TV. SAG-AFTRA. I moved from Boston. I still have my Betty Davis eyes. The only thing I have in common with her, oh, except I lived in a dump. And I do have hope I will score a Susan Sarandon look-alike gig in 2014. Oh, I came to work in theater, and I am working in theater. to understand I'm not perfect. I try. It gets really busy sometimes, and I don't know where anyone is sitting. I mean, you could look at your ticket. Oh, but wait, you didn't bring your glasses that night. Okay, so I'm just going to push you forward. It's not rocket science. But most theaters are configured in the same way, backwards alphabet. Row A, and then row B, and then row C, and then row D. Oh, sometimes I love to say, oh, you're in L tonight, because that matches where I am. And who wants to be in L alone? Oh, you have to understand that I try and be as nice as I can. I'm trying to be helpful, but someone's being a pest because there isn't an aisle seat for their mother who has a walker. But did they buy an aisle seat for their mother who has a walker? And there she is in the walker. It's okay, I'm going to get into my seat. I'll get there, well, we don't have time. You gotta understand how stressful it gets when everyone shows up right at curtain time and still needs to get into their seats. Did that happen tonight? Or when the head usher, the person with the clipboard and the headset, reprimands me for something incredibly, insanely stupid like, your pants are corduroy, I could write you up for that. I mean, I want to scream, but no, I have to stifle it and turn and smile at the likes of someone who has their shoes off and their feet up, their bare, smelly feet up on imported, expensive wood. And then I know I have to go and kindly ask them to please remove your feet from the imported, expensive wood. And they glare up at me! I mean, sometimes I gotta wonder why I have to insist that people mind their manners when they're just out for a lovely evening in a beautiful theater, sometimes elegantly dressed. People pay very good money for theater tickets and no one wants a shrew at the door. So I'm gonna take a breath, ladies and gentlemen, get you to your seats, maybe hand you a playbill and remind you to turn off your cell phones. To me, usherosity is the diplomatic ability to uphold good behavior within a cultural setting. Which is why I have to remind people again and again that there's no cell phone use, no photography or recording devices allowed in theater. I mean, really, no kidding. But now that everyone's cell phone is a camera and a recording device, there's just indiscriminate use of it. Before performances, I've seen people take photos. Selfies! And before a performance, people will upload the photo. And then during the performance, people will check on the upload. And they might take a call, and they might take a photo, and they'll check their messages, and they'll check all of their social media, and they might make another call, or a call might come in, or they'll check the time, or they're going to text. I mean, there's a lot of this going on in the sacred space of theater. Oh my God! Who's the asshole with a cell phone? Everybody! Would somebody like to tweet right about now? Don't get me started about bags and luggage and heavy fur coats. I mean, it's a safety issue. They have to be tucked away because, I mean, people might have to get out of the aisle in a hurry. But more importantly, the actors would really hope that you didn't rustle through 6 or 7 or 8 plastic bags while they're up on stage having their moments. Seriously. And don't get me started on body odors. Weird smells, like a chicken dinner right in the front row once. Chicken dinner. Smell like chicken dinner. So, who needs to cough? Who needs to sneeze? Somebody need to unwrap a noisy candy? Okay, who's gonna fart? Besides me. Oh no, oh, there's a latecomer for the middle of this row. Oh no, there's a latecomer for the middle of that row. Oh no, there's a latecomer latecomer for the middle of your row. Oh no, there's a fucking latecomer for the middle of the front row! Jesus, people are late! Why are you late, arts patron? Shows start at 8. Arts patron. Why are you late, arts patron? Shows start at 8, unless it's a 7 o'clock. Shows start at 8. Why are you late? Why are you fucking late? Oh! I believe if you're late for a show, you just don't get in. No matter who you are, no matter who you know, and especially if you're part of the production team. Oh, but you can't win on this issue. I have worked at shows where they have made an artistic decision. They've taken the high road, and when the show starts, nobody gets in. Being inside is a dream, an uninterrupted dream. But if you work as a ticket taker that night, you watch as people have complete mental breakdowns. You have to have a sympathetic face as they curse you out, threaten to tell on you. Don't you know who I am? One woman was going to murder me because she was late. Oh, no, the subway was late, and she had to go back and get the tickets. Oh, no one can get across town in 10 minutes. Oh. Now, the opening song and dance number is about to start, and it's my favorite. Fucking shit-ass people are late! Oh my God, exhausted! My usherosity wanes when I continue to witness deplorable behavior in the sacred space of theater. My mood can plummet when I'm posted at door 4, it gets busy, they're late, and someone calls me rude. I'm not rude. I am nice, however difficult it gets. I'm a pretty good actress. The niceness dissolves to shit sometimes when the latecomers come so late and they're smack in the middle of the front row. You get all the way down there and they want to be reseated elsewhere. It's like, where, fuckhead? It's gone! It's sold out! And we cannot have a conversation about this while the show is going on and there are actors up there working, so shut up! Shut the fuck up! I do not say shut the fuck up out loud. I want people to realize that I'm not an invisible thing in a bad polyester shirt and tie. I have tremendous respect for theater and performers. I mean, that's probably why I usher. And I might continue doing so for the next 30 years, so don't cross me or I might not tell you where the bathroom is. I have to remind myself that being an usher is being in a place where I learn all of the wonderful aspects of theater. And I've seen and experienced the most amazing things. So I have to let someone out to go to the bathroom. It's not a bad job, really. It's just disappointing that I keep experiencing and seeing bad behavior over and over again and again. Wow. Nobody's thrown me a new one yet. Somehow, and I don't know how we get here, but the magic time does happen. It's when everyone settles back and starts to take in the story or the concert or the spectacle. And the whole event unfolds. It's a glorious hush that can just fall over this packed house and we're transported away together. I've seen it happen. It's really riveting and wonderful to know that every one of us can unite together and connect to the event, and connect to the artistry, and wait in anticipation for something phenomenal. It's like the next thing up is a famous song that someone's going to sing, or some star who's in the show is going to say that line you're waiting to hear, and we're all together, and it's we're anticipating, and we're waiting, and there it is. Yes! ladies and gentlemen, next time we see each other in theater, we're going to nod and smile at each other. We're going to settle back and take our seats and enjoy the show. So thank you. Good night.